I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel and the website Global Math Institute. In this video, we'll answer some more questions from our set of 60 where we're discussing lines in slope-intercept form. This test, I'm sure, will help many of my students. Well, in case you want to learn from me, you can always send an email on the address given. Let us continue with the solutions. Question here is question number 38. Find 2 points on the line which is given to us as y equals to 2x minus 1. So it's a simple question. We can substitute some values of x and find the y values. So normally what we do is we can make a table of values, substituting values of x and calculating y values, writing it then in the coordinate form, which is x comma y, right? So that is how we should actually get some values. Clear? So let's begin with the simplest of the all values, which is of course 0. So when I substitute 0, I get 2 times 0, which is 0, and minus 1 will give me minus 1, and therefore the coordinate point is 0, minus 1. And this is also the y-intercept, correct? Another point, if we want, put x as 1, and so y is equals to 2 times 1 minus 1, which is 2 minus 1, and that is 1. So at 1, we have a point which is 1, 1. So we have these 2 points on this particular line. You can actually write many points on a line in this fashion. Take different values of x and write down the y values. Now, let's take the next question, which is find 2 points on the line. This time, the line is given to us as x minus 3y equals to 6. Well, you can write this equation, isolate y, and then it may be a good idea to find 2 points, correct? Other way of doing it is that since we only want to find 2 points, why not find the intercepts, right? X and y intercepts. So let us also understand how do we find x-intercept and how do we find the y-intercept, right? So those are also very important points on any line. So the question may look simple, but it's a learning process, correct? So let's try to do things which are more useful for us. X-intercept really means that the value of y is equal to 0. So if I substitute y equals to 0, I get x minus 0 equals to 6 or x equals to 6. So I have my point which is 6, 0, and that is the x-intercept. Now to find the y-intercept, I will put x equals to 0, right? So that is the y-intercept. Substituting x equals to 0, we get minus 3y equals to 6 or y equals to 6 over minus 3 or minus 2. So the point here is 0, minus 2. And therefore, we get 2 points which are x-intercept 6, 0 and the y-intercept which is 0, minus 2. Makes sense? Perfect. You can actually, once you find these 2 points, you can graph and practice. The next question here is question number 40, which is find x-intercept on this particular line. So this time we are telling you to find the x-intercept and the y-intercept also you can find, right? So x-intercept 2x minus 3y equals to 6. So x-intercept means what? Well, x-intercept means that y is equal to 0. So we'll substitute y equals to 0 and find the value of x. So we get 2x equals to 6 or x equals to 6 by 2, and that is 3. And therefore, x-intercept here is what? X-intercept is 3, 0. Perfect. Next question here is question number 41. Find equation of line if x-intercept is 3 and y-intercept is minus 2, right? So basically, I'll just sketch this line to give you an idea of how this line looks. X-intercept being 3 somewhere here, y-intercept being minus 2, right? So So the line will be kind of like this, right? Where the x-intercept is given to us as 3, right? And the y-intercept is minus 2. You have to write down the equation of the line in the form y equals to mx plus b, correct? The slope here is rise over run, right? Rise of 2 and run of 3. You can see very clearly from here that slope m is rise over run, and you can, without doing any calculations, rise of 2 and run of 3, right? So we can say 2 up and 3 right. And the y-intercept is given to us as minus 2, so we know the value of b is minus 2, and therefore y should be equal to 2 by 3x minus 2. So I think it is absolutely clear. And this is the shortest way of finding this equation of the line. Let's move on and take the next question. Question number 42. Write equation of the line passing through origin and also parallel to the line y equals to 3x plus 11. Passing through origin means that 0, 0 is on the line. So it is like a direct variation. You remember that, right? So like a direct variation. So, and says that it is parallel to the line y equals to 3x plus 11. So when I say parallel to, it means same slope, right? Parallel to y equals to 3x plus 11. That really means that the slope should be 3. And therefore, the equation of the line should be y equals to 3x. The y-intercept b is equal to 0, right? So that becomes the equation of the line. And of course, when you want to draw it, it will be a line going through the origin as shown here, right? So that is how it is going to be. So this point will be at 1, 3, right? So, and going through origin. Makes sense. Perfect. Now here is question number 42, which says a line is perpendicular to y equals to 2x minus 3. Find the equation if it also passes through this particular point. So the line goes through the point which is given to us as minus 1, 4, and we also know it is perpendicular to which line? Let me write down. Perpendicular to y equals to 2x minus 3. Now 2x minus 3, the slope is 2. And therefore, what should be the slope of our line? Well, the perpendicular slope will be negative reciprocal, so it is going to be negative half. And therefore, the equation should be y equals to negative half x plus b. Now to find the value of b, we'll substitute minus 1, 4, the point given to us, correct? So we'll substitute here minus 1, 4 to find the value of b, correct? You can always pause the video and answer these questions, correct? So let's do that. So we have y equals to, I should have write y as 4 itself. Let's calculate what b is, right? So minus half and x value is minus 1 plus b, right? So that gives me 4 equals to half plus b, and 4 minus half is the value of b, which is 8 minus 1, which is 7 over 2. That is the value of b. And so we get our equation as y equals to the slope of minus half, x and b value is 7 over 2, right? Which is plus 7 over 2. You can also write this in standard form by multiplying by 2. So we get 2y equals to minus x plus 7, or x plus 2y minus 7 equals to 0. So that becomes the equation of line in standard form. So both the forms are good enough for your answer. So I hope with this you understand how do we find points on the line. And once we have points on the line, how do we find equation of the line? We have also seen two examples where we are finding equation of a line parallel to a given line and also perpendicular to any given line. So I hope that makes sense. Feel free to write your comment, share your views. If you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. If you want to learn from me, you can send an email on the address given. Also, check our website for the latest updates. Thanks for your time and all the best.